Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. Happy summer. Happy winter if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Hello, my name is Tatiana. Welcome in. I'm so glad that you are here. I had a little mishap there before I started before, and I want to thank you for hanging with me. My name is Tatiana, and I want to talk with you about the summer solstice, about the beginning of summer. I'm going to pull some cards for y'all. I'm going to give you the lowdown on the energy and just tell you a little bit about what summer solstice is about and hello, Bob. Hi, Bob. I'm so glad you're here. Hey. Want to give you some information on the downloads that I was getting for summer solstice, and I'm going to pull some cards for y'all, and I'm going to be using some new cards. I'm excited about that, and I'm so glad you're here. And if you're listening back, hello. So summer solstice, winter solstice in the southern, in the other hemisphere, let's say that. And either way, it is a new beginning. And summer solstice is all about it is when the light, it is the longest day that we have light. And it is the ending. From this point forward, we're going to have less and less and less and less light, right? Little by little bit. But it hit yesterday. Summer solstice was yesterday. So I don't know about you, but I'm a summer girl, and summer always feels like a new beginning to me. It feels like pleasure. It feels like tuning into lazy days and being outside and enjoying the weather and feeling good and just like feeling nature and feeling yourself and just positivity. And I've got some great cards. I've got some new cards. I probably already said that, but I've got some great cards that I'm going to pull for you. And also, it is a new beginning, even though it is the ending of the light, the cycle of the ending of the light. It is a new beginning. And if you are in the other hemisphere, Australia, for instance, it is actually the beginning of the light, right? So here, like December 20th, it's winter, and when it's the beginning of the light coming back, it's kind of crazy to think about it, because you look outside and there's snow everywhere and the sun may not be out, and yet it is the beginning of the light returning. So pretty magical, pretty special. So let's see, new beginnings. And as I was tuning in and meditating on the summer solstice, on this time of year, I want to share with you what I got. So they were telling me, and when I say they, I'm talking about, you could say they're my spirit guides. Some people will say that, but the people that I talk to when I'm giving readings, the entities, the beings that I talk to, the angels I'm tapping into the angels. I'm tapping into the archangels. I'm also tapping into spirit guides. Okay. And so, all right, we're going off the subject, and that's really, really good. Because that means information is coming through, special information is coming through. So one of my guides is Saint Germain, and Saint Germain usually will come to you. He'll pop into your head or come to you. You'll be seeing signs of Saint Germain, and he was an actual person that lived on the planet. And also another one of the guides that I have besides the archangels this is the craziest one. This is a new guide. John Dee, who was Queen Elizabeth's top astrologer, advisor, strategist. He is now been on my spiritual team. You can call it your spiritual team or your spiritual posse. So Where do you want to shine your light? Where do you want to shine? Where do you want to give your attention? Where do you want to shine your light? Where do you want to just let yourself have this expansive feeling, this summer feeling, right? That things are good and opening yourself up. What do you want to focus on? Where do you want to shine the light? What do you want to take action on, right? This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. And here's the thing. You don't necessarily have to have something, a project to work on, or something to, something specific that you sat down and you figured out, right? Let this be something that has been on your mind, something that's been in the back of your mind, or it's been in your soul and your heart. It's that thing that doesn't leave you alone, right? It's that thing that you're always thinking that you'd like to do, whether it's a more earthly thing or it is a maybe a more soulful thing, right? So you're tapping into what you're getting, those hunches from inside, right? Those quiet hunches, your inner voice usually feels repetitive like that, and it's more of a quiet hunch. But if you tune into your guides, and here's the thing, if you work with angels, you have to call on them to work with you, because they're not allowed to intervene on your free will. So if you want to work with your angels or work with archangels, right? We're all born with angels when we come. That you can call on your archangels to help you with whatever you need help with. But they're not allowed to intervene on our free will on the planet. And you may have heard me talk about this before, that there are times that they can't intervene. And those times that they do intervene are when somebody has said, gosh, we had a car crash and there was this woman and she came out of nowhere and she helped me out of the car, and I have chills. And then when I looked around, she was gone. Or right, the tall, dark stranger that came and then was gone, right? Those are the times when maybe you weren't supposed to go. And I believe that we have a couple opportunities to leave this plane. And that could have been an opportunity, right? And you decided, no, I don't want to go. So at that time, you had let spirit know, you let your higher power know, God, goddess, however you call it, that you did not want to leave. And so they're allowed to intervene because you said that you were allowing them to intervene. So this is about new beginnings this time. And it's also about tapping into your heart and what you are deeply motivated to do. So if you think about the energy of summer, right, it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel good inside. And it makes you feel playful and the lazy, hazy days of summer where you feel like the day can just go on forever and you just have this wonderful, chill out, feeling good vibe in your soul. So tap into your heart and what you are deeply motivated to pursue. Also, believe in your hopes and your dreams. What do you want to shine the sun on? What do you want to shine your light on? Believe in your hopes and your dreams. Those dreams that you have are what give us the joy of life and something to live into and something to pursue. Those things, like I was saying before, that don't leave you alone. Like I always knew I was going to sing. I always knew I traveled the world singing. I always knew that I would be writing, and I write. And so it is, and I thought I was going to be a teacher. In a lot of ways, I am a teacher because I'm intuitive. I'm an intuitive coach and an intuitive reader. And I also teach people how to tune into their intuition. So, I'm like, whatever age I was, 3 or 5, I didn't have the words for, well, you're going to be a woo-woo. You're going to be a woo-woo guide, a woo-woo teacher. But I'm good with it. I'm totally good with that. I'm 100% woo-woo. You probably have heard me say that as well. So believing in your hopes and your dreams, believing that it's possible, right? Reconnect to the feeling of possibility and opportunity. And that makes me think of how the sun feels. Like, oh my God, like anything good can happen today. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. I feel good about life. I feel good about what could come in. I feel good about the possibilities. I just feel good, right? Summer vibes. Reconnecting to the feeling of possibility and opportunity. Open your heart. Shine your light. Shine your light. Shine bright. Yeah, sounds good to me. I'm going to take a little sip of my water. I have some incense burning here. I lit some incense for you all. Look at that. I lit some incense. It smells so good. It's Queen of the Night incense. It's fabulous. All right. So I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some cards. Take a little sippy sip of my water. Oh, and I wanted to show you this too. I already have my incense lit. And I'm going to light this candle. It's an orange candle. I think it's perfect for summertime. I think it's absolutely perfect. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, that's what I do. I just throw things around. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to show you this too because they told me to pull this in and show you all. So look at this. This is an ocean jasper, and this particular crystal is really good for clearing. And I love this. It's found only in Madagascar. And I love this because to me, this feels very like, I love the green and it's warm. And it feels like sunshine to me because I don't know if you can see, but in between the colors here, that's actually gold. It's like gold in there. And it's just gorgeous. Hey, Bob, I'm going to be pulling some, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Okay. All right. So, and you can pick card 1, 2, or 3. You can do that. That would be perfect. And you can do 1, 2, and 3, past, present, and future. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I've already cleared the space. I've said a prayer. And you know what, Bob? I'm just going to tell you right off the bat. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one because it just popped out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this for you, my love. So, closure. You are closing the chapter on one part of your life and opening another chapter, but you're trying to figure out how to do it. You want to close one, but it's almost like part of that aspect of your life you want to keep open, but there's a part of it that you want to sever. You want to sever that, right? And so they're letting you know to do this with love and light and to be gentle on yourself and to take it slow. And what I feel like is that, and you can tell me if this is resonating with you, that by fall is when you're going to feel that this particular thing has more closure for you. By the fall, there's a doorway there. I don't know if you can see the doorway. You look deep. Can you see at the very end, there's actually a doorway there that you're moving towards this doorway. You're moving towards this new venture. And it's interesting because now I'm just seeing that she's walking away in this card. So as you're walking away from one part of your life, you're moving forward into another. And again, you have a lot of talents. You have a lot of talents and abilities. And I feel that in some way you are a counselor or you are some kind of, you help other people in some way. There you go. All right, so card number 1. Card number 1. And Bob, you are a Libra. I remember. Bob is one of my coaching club cafe peeps, and you can find me there. You can find me at the coaching club. I do a full moon and new moon, the magical moon, new and full moon forecast there. Card number 1. Okay, what I heard was the future is bright. You gotta wear shades. I feel like that may be the reunion with my twin flame. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, right? So the closing of a chapter, beginning a new chapter, and possibly like maybe it's finally time that would happen. All right. Ooh. Oh, you guys, this is so freaking perfect. Okay. So what it says on the card is not always, usually not what it means completely and totally, right? You don't want to take it, you don't need to take it verbatim, but look at this. Now it says boundaries, right? But we're talking about summer solstice and she's holding the flame. So this has to do, and you just said, Bob, you just said twin flame. So this is probably another confirmation for you that you are the flame. You are the flame. You are the fire. You are the flame. Your essence, your heart, your energy, your soul, your desires, your passion, your focus. What you focus on. Look at, she looks focused. What you focus on, what you breathe life, what you breathe fire into is what will come to pass. This is so beautiful and gorgeous. And this is also meaning, and I also, okay, so perfect. This is perfect because so it looks like winter behind her, and then it looks like she's literally summer herself, right? So to me, this is representing the opposites of the solstice. So this is a card for the solstice. So the opposites of the green, where it almost looks like there's snow behind her, is representing winter solstice, and herself, the flame, the fire, is representing summer solstice, right? And it says boundaries at the bottom of the card. So this could be also about the fact that not about putting lines in the sand, but when we establish boundaries, we actually have an intention behind the end of the dark of the night. Yes, yes. When we establish boundaries, we do that with an intention. So I was talking about shining the light on your opportunities, shining the light on what you want to do, opening your heart to what you want to do, connecting to the magic, connecting to that thing that has always been there, that has said, bring me to life, bring me to life, bring me to life. That this is what this card is talking about. So that's the first card. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, second card. I'm going to be using the Angel Answers deck. This is a new deck. This is a brand new deck from my friend Radley Valentine. This is a brand new Angel deck. I love this deck because there are two cards in it. One says no, and the other says no with an exclamation point. I just think that is the best. And when I talk to Radley, I'm going to tell him that. Okay. So I just pulled a card. Peaceful resolution. I love this. Peaceful resolution. This is card number 2, right? So if you picked card number 1, you can take the qualities of card number 1 and apply it to your life or to your circumstances. You can also pick it as card number 1 being the past. So this would be card number 2 if you are focusing on card number 2 as your card, or the present if you're doing past, present, future, right? So peaceful resolution. And look at all the light there. Look at the sun. Like the angel looks like it's actually bringing the sun. And this light coming from the heart. And I was talking about bringing to life. It's not always in fact, I would say 98% of the time, it is very little about what the card says. It is sometimes exactly about what it says in a roundabout way, but it's what the cards are telling us, what the thoughts that we hear, the feelings that we get, the impressions that we get, what we may hear as the actual, what we're getting from our guides. They, as you heard me say at the beginning here, it says peaceful resolution. So this means that it is okay to have peace, even if something is not working. You feel like something is not presenting as you think it should, or it's not coming fast enough, or it didn't come the way you wanted it, or it wasn't peaceful. It was a little bit more difficult, or you're in the process of it, right? So this would mean that not to worry. And the sun is behind not all of these cards. In fact, this card has a sun behind it, right? Making me think of summer solstice. All the cards do not have that sun behind it. So that is a sign. And there's also, can you see how behind the sun there is a heart? It's like a blue heart. And blue to me represents the color of truth, the color of speaking your truth, the color peaceful resolution. So maybe there's something that you need to talk to somebody about, or some closure that you need to get if you picked card number 2, or you are waiting. Also, this card I'm getting, it has to do with having some kind of closure on a part of your life. So that's card number 2 if you pick card number 2, and also the present if you're doing 1, 2, and 3. And the last card, y'all, I got to go unicorn. I have to go unicorn, because you know how I am about unicorns. And if you don't know how I am about unicorns yet, now you know. Now you know. All right, unicorn cards. I just got a new car, and I am trying to figure out that my last car's name was Athena. That was my last car's name. And I'm trying to, and I don't, it might be Pegasus, but I'm not sure if it's going to be Pegasus, my new car's name. But the card that I picked out has like a pearlescent white on it. And I was telling the dealership that they need to have one that's like rainbow pearlescent. They need a rainbow pearlescent finish. Oh my God. So, because it reminds me of the unicorn realm, of unicorns, and unicorns signifying joy, beauty, the innocence of life, the magic of life, the love of life, the playfulness of life. And I really think that we need to play. We need to have fun. Okay, so that's already part of the reading coming through. Whoever has picked card number 3, it's time to play. It's time to have fun, because pressing over that and getting intense about what might be going on with you right now, you don't need to do that. Name it after your unicorn. I know, Bob, I don't think I have a name for my unicorn, because I feel like I work with a lot of them. Oh my. Okay, I feel like I work with a lot of unicorn energy. You guys, this is so cool. Look at this. Okay, number 4 being the number of angels. Number 4 is the number of angels. 44. 4s are angel numbers. Stargate of Lyra. So this is the stargate of the actual 12th dimension of the unicorns. Ask its name. Mine is named Aragon. Oh my God, I love that. Bob, I love that. I think I need, yeah, there's one. And I do, gosh, I don't know if I'm just feeling your unicorn. I was tapping into mine, and Pegasus is a male name, so it may be male. Like my other card was female, and I feel like this card might be male. I'm not really sure, because my car's like a little bit sportier. Like they made the version like this year a little bit more sporty. Okay, so this is so beautiful. Look at this card, you guys, and there's a rainbow. There is not a rainbow on every single one of these cards. Now, And a lot of them there are, but this has to do with rainbow energy. He's a winged unicorn. Of course he is. Oh my God. He's gorgeous. He is gorgeous. I can see your unicorn. He's gorgeous. So look at that. So there's the rainbow energy there. Stargate to Lyra. Now, remembering that it's not always what it says on the cards. Expand your causal chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. So for those of you who are needing a clearing of energy, if you picked card number 3, this has to do with the fact that you have been letting go of certain things in your life, maybe certain people, places, things, dramas. You've been letting go of people, and you are building 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the number of the builder, right? So you are rebuilding and putting boundaries around yourself, putting boundaries, protecting your energy, rebuilding your life, but rebuilding your life from the inside out energetically. So if you picked card number 3, pay attention to those messages to rest. Pay attention to those messages to rest. Pay attention to the information that you've been getting to build, to rebuild. And more often than not, rebuilding has to do with making space for it. So that's why I feel that this card is giving us that sense of rest, that in order to make room for the new, you have to have rest as well, to make space for what is coming, for what you're building, for what you're creating, believing in your dreams, believing in the possibilities. And if we look at all these beautiful cards together, let's put them all together. One, 2, and 3. Oh, turn it around. 1, 2, and 3. Look at those cards. So there you have it. Whether you picked 1, 2, and 3, past, present, and future, or a specific card, you can do 2. You can do 2 readings. And if you need to go deeper, you know where to find me. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful summer, a beautiful winter wherever you are. Winter has magic too. Winter has very special magic. It took me a long time to find love about winter, but I do. I have love for winter now. So I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for coming to my new spot. You're welcome, Bob. Thank you for coming to my new spot. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you again. Ciao. Bye.